We good?
We're good.
All right. So, before I ask any questions, is there something specific you would like to tell the voters in Springfield?
I'm worried right now. Yeah, I think the key thing would be that regardless of the two people for whom you vote, clearly I hope I'm one of them, but even if I'm not one of them, what's really important is that the quality, the strength, the health, our shared commitment to our public schools will determine nearly everything that's important about the future of Springfield. So that's what it is.
You spent all of your career in education, and that's got the school. What experiences there will you bring if you are elected? How will this make you the best candidate?
Yeah, I mean, I am a career engineer, and so I think I bring a kind of natural, intuitive understanding of what happens in the teaching situation. But I recognize having taught at the university level for my entire profession, it's not exactly the same as and in all honesty, what I do at the university level, I work pretty hard, but it's nothing compared to what elementary teachers in particular. I mean, I can teach students to read carefully and critically and all that stuff, and I'm pretty good at it. But to teach a kid to read, way above me, so I can't do that. But I do understand the teaching unit, and I spent about a dozen years of my professional career in jury as vice president of academic affairs, which is fundamentally an administrative position that also taught me to speak the second language of spreadsheets and budgets. And so I have a sense of how to fund those priorities that are most important.
Next question. As technology is becoming increasingly incorporated into the classroom, more and more students are needing access to new laptops that they can rent out from the schools. Do you have any thoughts on the learning of the teachers to be trained with this new technology?
I think particularly at this moment, at this point in time and space, there is something of a generational tension. There's a generational respect with teachers. I think increasingly students are becoming, as they graduate from university, they become teachers, etc. I think they're much more technologically advanced. I mean, somebody my age, it's not my first language. I think I'm pretty good at mastering technology. I've had to integrate that. So we were talking earlier, I taught my first class in 2 years on Monday without a mask. And I remember the spring semester of 2020, the world stopped. Boom. We taught entirely online. I think we have to provide technology support for teachers and for students in some cases, ensure wide broadband access, which is not a given for everyone. Many homes have it, but so we need to ensure that. And so I think at the end of the day, at the K-12 level, what we need to ensure is that we have a really fine teacher in a classroom for whom the technology is a means to an end. In his or her hands, it's a tool, and it can be a very valuable tool, but it's not an end.
Next question. More school districts are increasingly favoring the 4-day school week.
Can I give you a business card?
There you go. Yeah, I think in many instances the shift to 4 days is a financial question, because you have to have the buildings are not open as long. I mean, your faculty and staff salaries are going to stay essentially the same. They work slightly longer days. You don't have to run buses as often and those sorts of things. Honestly, I think that shift, it's regrettable. If we had additional state funding, I think fewer districts would do it. Now it is, I have learned from those usually smaller rural districts that do it, it's easier to recruit teachers because they like having a longer weekend. Even if they have a longer individual day, they like having that weekend. I'm not sure it would work quite as well in Springfield. I mean, I'm always open to considering an idea. I don't know that it would work as well in Springfield simply because it really creates challenges for working parents, something that we've seen really clearly during the pandemic when we were open and then we were closed, and then we've got kids in quarantine and teachers in quarantine. It's an interesting idea. Probably not good for Springfield right now, but we'll see.
One final question. The Missouri State Teachers Association has recently endorsed your candidacy. Are there any other highlights from your campaign that you'd like to tell?
Actually, I mean, I was endorsed by MSTA, and then prior to that, by the Springfield National Education Association, the two major teacher organizations, and I'm really, really proud of that. The Chamber of Commerce has also endorsed me, and I'm proud. I'm not formally a member of the Chamber of Commerce, but I think it kind of aligns with sort of my view that communities and schools are really tied very closely together. And so the endorsement is not so much that I am a member of the chamber. The endorsement is that what they believe to be important also appear to be the things that I do for my thing. Honestly, the highlights are doing some bias. I mean, endorsement interviews, they are what they are, right? And you know, doing interviews with media, they are what they are. But actually meeting voters, that's the fun stuff.
Well, thank you, Mr. Taylor.
You're welcome.
Best of luck in your candidacy.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
All right.
And
Yeah. Scene.
there
Yes.
we go. And scene. There